Hey guys, so several people have asked questions about how to do the create equivalent expressions by factoring, and we won't talk about factoring until next week, but there's another way to do this where you don't have to factor. And we did factoring at the beginning of the year, which we're looking for a GCF. But anyway, what I can do is this. I can say, oh, well, I'm trying to see, I can distribute. 4 times 4a is 16a. 4 times 18 is 72. Well, that's equal to that, so I would definitely want to choose A. When I distribute here, which is 16a and 8 times 9 is 72, well, that also looks like it is equivalent to that. Now, I'm only supposed to choose two answers, but I should go ahead and check my other work. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 2 times 36 is 72a. Well, it looks similar, but notice the a is with the 72, and the 16 is a constant. It doesn't have a number. So so I know that C cannot be an answer. Then 2 times 8a is also 16a, which I have up here, but 2 times 72 is 144. So now I know what my answers are. It's got to be A and B. Did y'all catch that in class? Not really? It's okay. This will be a resource for you on ManageBack, okay? So it says factor this expression to identify equivalent expressions. Since we've not factored yet, I would do that same thing. Distribute the 6 to each one of these numbers. 24m, positive 12p, and 6 times 12 is 72. Well, it looks similar to what I have above, but I notice here that that is a negative 12p or minus 12p. So I know that can't be an answer. Distribute here. Have y'all heard of the distributive property before?
Yes.
Maybe, maybe not. Okay. 24m minus 12p when I distribute that 2, and then 2 times 36 is 72. Well, that looks exactly like my expression at the top with the same operator, so that must be an answer. When I distribute with C, I have 24m minus 12 times P plus 12 times 6, which is 72. That again looks like it matches my expression at the top, 24m. Now, 24 times 12, 24 times 12, you know that's not going to equal 12p. Shh. That's going to be 288p, and then 24 times 3 is 72. But that middle term makes that non-equivalent. So on this one, I'm going to choose B and C. So I just keep doing that for 2 more problems, and then I'm ready to go on to the next one. Let's see. So distributive factor with the distributive properties. Okay, combining like terms and equivalent expressions. Let's do this one. All right. All right, so you do have to factor. We've done factoring before. I look at my terms, 28, 24, and 18 times t. And I think, what is my GCF of 24 and 18? Well, factors of 24, there are a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 times 6 is 24. 3 times 8 is 24. And 12 times 2 is 24. Can't write on that. Factors of 18. 1 times 18, 2 times 9. I just have 4 factors of 18. My greatest common factor is 2. So it's like I can divide that 2 out of there. 24 divided by 2. So when I'm factoring out the 2. What's left is 12 plus when I divide 18 times t divided by 2, I have this. So that is how you factor with a variable. Okay, second thought about this particular problem, I forgot two factors, 3 and 6. So actually, the greatest common factor is 6. So I can look at this right here. I know that 3 is also a common factor, so 2 times 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So I've got that t with that. So I have to multiply 2 times 3. That's 6. 4 plus 3 times t in parentheses. Oh, it's not erasing. Clear screen. Okay, we're going to have to do this one with all this other mess on the board. Notice here, I have 45 times E minus 27F. Well, E and F, like our video that we looked at earlier, are not on the same team. So I cannot factor either of those variables out. So, but I'll look at 45 and I'll look at 27, 45 and 27. The GCF, greatest common factor is going to be 9 for both. So I know I can factor out a 9. When I divide 45 divided by 9, I have 5. And don't forget that E. I've got a minus sign. 27 divided by 9 is 3. So now 5 and 3 are prime factors, so I know I cannot factor anything else out. That's so very annoying. When I look at this expression, I have 10 times A minus 25 plus 3B. So for 10, 25, and 5, my greatest common factor is 5. So 10, I know that I'm going to pull that 5 outside the parentheses. 10A divided by 5 leaves me 2A. I've got a minus there. Divided by 5 is 5. Divided by 5 is 1B. Okay? Con is probably only going to want that as 2A minus 5 plus B. Okay? When I get to this particular problem, 250 minus 150x. Look for a common factor. I know that 5 could be a common factor, but I know I also have values higher than 5. So actually, if I divide 250 by 50, I have 5. If I divide 150 by 5, I have 3. So 50 is my greatest common factor. 50. When I divide 50 out of 250, like I said before, I have 5. I've got this minus sign here. 150 divided by 50 is 3. Don't forget to put the X next to it. Yay, all 4 of those are done. Let's see, one more that y'all might have trouble with. Equivalent expressions. That one shouldn't be too much of a problem. I've got z plus 6. So 2z plus 6 If I distribute here, I've got 2z plus 2 times 3 is 6. Here I have z plus 12. Nope. And here I have 3z's plus 6. So only c. One race. Okay, hopefully that factoring, those examples for factoring will get you through this lesson. Thanks for joining.